But yeah, I actually have to look for people's videos I like. There's like two people that they recommend me all the time. One person, I almost never watch their videos, and it's always on my feed. Don't get me wrong, I like the dude, but I've gotten to the point where I almost never watch his videos. The quartering. I like him. Like
I
him.
got sick of. I used to watch his
But there's
videos quite
so many
often,
videos. So
but
many. He's like 3 and 4 a day. I'm like,
it's too much. I just and
yeah.
like some of the things he covers and the way it's like I'm a nut. I like especially he's like I need your support, dude. F off. You have like 1 million subscribers. You don't need anyone's support. Like I don't want to hear it.
And I'm like, yeah, you know what? The coffee sounds really good, but I buy Black Rifle coffee. So I got addicted to that when I did my little road trip to North Carolina. We
Nice.
stopped in Georgia. We stopped at Nine Line, and I got the Black Rifle. And I was like, okay. So now that you can buy it at Walmart, that's all I drink. So sorry, coffee brand coffee. But hey, oh, it's funny because Jay is sponsored by them.
Coffee brand
So
coffee.
yeah, and he's sponsored by Nine Line. So interesting. But with that being said, where do you guys want to start today's full of news?
Well,
Because we haven't talked in the last 2 weeks. One, because that
Yeah.
first Thursday night that we didn't do it
mm-hmm.
was the debate, and that was hilarious. That was
Oh,
freaking hilarious. And then last Thursday was
I watched
4th
half of
July.
it. Yeah, the 4th
Yeah.
of July. There's just too
Yeah,
much going
and
on.
4th of July, and we were just I wasn't home. We got home late, and I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, we
everybody was
went out.
busy.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. With your face, bro. Did I really blow up the audio with that?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm just being
But now that we're back, I think we've got a few things to cover. So I texted Nick and said, "Hey, what do we talk about tonight?" Of course, we're going to talk about Doctor Disrespect. There was another article that he brought up. I haven't heard about that, so I'm going to let him address that. We are going to talk about the Real Game Awards. What do you call it? Craig announced that this Monday when I was on Side Scrollers podcast. If you guys didn't check that out, go check that out.
I
after
missed
this.
it. I missed
Watch
it.
it.
Sorry.
It was an interesting episode. They started out talking about Brie Larson's feet, and I didn't know what to say. I was literally caught off guard, and I was so disgusted. I didn't know what to say. That was bleh, bleh. But yes, we're going to talk about the Real Game Awards and Game Pass skyrocketing in price.
Oh, you're gonna have to
Sorry about that.
fill us in on that
Oh,
one.
I'm beyond pissed on that. Like beyond pissed. So yeah, okay, yeah. With that being said, where do you guys want to start? What bit of juiciness? The Doctor Disrespect thing, Nick? Because you seem to be an expert on that this last couple of weeks.
Dude, I've been filling
Did
it.
you make a video on it?
I made a couple, dude.
Yeah.
I've made a couple.
And they've been doing rather well.
Yeah, they've been doing well. People like to hear about the drama. I have another video. I have my longest video. Not to.
People do like to hear about the drama because I did a video on Nintendo and their pricing a couple weeks ago because of Donkey Kong. That's like over 700 views.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. People like the drama. So where do I start?
It's funny because I've laid off the drama and I started covering PC controllers because they've been sent to me like there's no tomorrow, and people like that just as much. So because this is where I like to save all of our drama for. Anytime we discuss any of the drama, the podcast is a great place to drama it up.
I mean, everybody knows that the doc had already took a sabbatical on streaming because Twitch was like, you can't PC controller drama because of the things that we didn't know of. We didn't know why, et cetera, et cetera. Now, after 2-3 years, it comes out that the doc was having whispers, which is direct DMs through Twitch. They call them whispers, to a girl who was under the age of 18.
See, that makes it sound even worse when it's called a whisper.
Yeah,
like,
I know. And And so
like, to a kid, it's like and the thing is, after reading that, I don't know about you, but I think nobody would have said boo if he didn't put out that statement. If the fact that he put out that statement got himself canceled.
Well, oh wait, sorry, Potato's like, we talking about Dr. Fiddle? Yes. This is who we were talking about. And so we didn't know until now, but we all know that the soy boys that are running Twitch always had something out against the doc. Mm-hmm. I'm not defending the doc at all. What he did is wrong. Also,
very wrong.
Also, he went through legals and all that stuff. Nothing was found. He wasn't found guilty. Nothing was. He wasn't he didn't commit a crime. Okay.
Correct. But this is still the same guy who cheated on his wife.
And it seems to be because of those interactions was one of the parts of it, I believe. As far as anything else,
okay, I didn't know that.
So now this stuff is coming back to light. I guess let's just.
Did you mention that in the video? Because I watched your video. I don't remember you mentioning that.
Okay. I didn't mention the wife thing. I mean, and then he did the IRL streaming, and then the little kid was taking a tinkle, and you can't video in public bathrooms. He did that. The cheating on his wife, I believe, was the situation where Twitch, the Twitch situation. I could be wrong, of the whispers and whatnot. Because I mean, you're talking. Listen, man or woman, if you're talking to somebody else, if you're married and you're talking discreetly and secretly to another man or a woman, why you would in this situation of a relationship is beyond me. I said this in my videos. Unless it's a business situation, is it a marketer, is it a sponsorship, etc. There's no reason to have new friends that are men if you're a woman or women if you're a man, vice versa. But,
agreed. Agreed. Now that's something that my wife and I, like, if we have friends that are a couple, she'll talk to the wife and I'll talk to the husband, and that's how it works. And if we want to ask something, like, I'll ask my wife, "Hey, can you ask such and such this? Can you ask her this?" And she's like, sometimes, depending on who it is, she'll go, "You text." I'm like, "Nope." So yeah, I didn't. It's just the way we do it, and I think that's proper. It's like, you just don't do it. If it's business, I get you.
Yes. And you you discuss this. Yeah, you discuss this with your
significant other. Oh, I'm talking with this. Da 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 da.
This person is this. This woman is doing this together.
The closest chick I even talked to, and my wife knows, is Nick.
It's true. Anyways,
so there you go. He is a little.
So I'm a dandy. I'm a dandy boy.
Wow. Well, you only wear white shirts, so
I have just a plethora of them. Even when I go out, though, I've been.
Do you just go to Walmart and buy the big packs?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. I've been switching up my game when I go out, dude. I've been, this is just comfortable.
I'll put on a gray shirt.
Yes. Yes. By the way, this is just easy to put on when I'm done working or when I worked. It's just comfortable. I have a whole slew. But here's where it gets a little dicey. Then they're saying that he had conversations with a man who is now a woman, saying things like he was going to platform her now. Yeah, things started getting a little obscure and weird. And I'm like, nah. And I looked into it. There's no actual solid evidence. It all looks like fake chats to me. That's when it's like people are really poking and trying to really reach. Now, obviously, the people he streamed with, Nick Merckx,
right.
He's very straightforward and honest. He basically said, I don't know the man outside of a wig. Took one photo with him. They just played games online, And Tim, I think, knows him a bit more personally, and, he's not happy about it. I thought Zealander was a little over dramatic on his thing because he played tons of COD with Zealander. His was like super dramatic. I thought that it was kind of a bit. It just felt a little disingenuous. But then you have Shroud, and of course that's the latest video I covered with Shroud.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And but Shroud brings up a really good point where it's like, at least he admitted it. It was effed up, but he admitted it instead of having his streamer buddies kind of just hanging out, like thinking that he didn't do anything wrong. So, and the big question goes from here: is he gonna come back? What is the doc gonna do? The dude's made his money. All of his sponsorships got rid of him. Even his gaming company
company dropped him because
they update
game dropped him.
Yeah, they game dropped him. That Predator thing is hilarious. Did they even update and fix that from that Predator game or no?
I didn't even know he was in the Predator game. I thought it was I just thought it was a meme.
No, that's real. Like he was like unless somebody mocked up a 3D model of him and put him in the game, which you can easily these days, and threw him in the game as a joke, as a meme video for the internet.
Right. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me address this. Daniel Rude, thanks for joining us. He says, I'm lurking and listening while I'm doing other stuff around the house, so I won't chat much, but I did drop a like. Thank you. Discovered you via side scrollers, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching that episode. But there you go. Just wanted to acknowledge that. Sorry to interrupt. Continue, Nick.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he's going to go into a hiatus. Listen, this stuff, I loathe. I'm going to tell you this right now. I loathe reading these YouTube, Twitch, and streaming type stuff drama. A lot of it is pushed. A lot of it is, hey, this is great. This is content. Now I talk about this in tomorrow's upload. We talk about Pokimane.
Oh, you went with that.
I show Speed is in there, which I cannot stand that person as a human being whatsoever. And then we touch up on Nick Merckx and why he got banned because he used the incorrect word to express someone who's transgender.
You know what? Apparently, I was about to say that, and I just remembered about that, and I was like, let me, because that word also references a part to a car.
Yes, so you got to be careful. See, that's the catch. Oh, and then of course there's this issue with this streamer named Sketch, which you and I was joking to you.
Yeah, you sent me that.
I sent you a joke, which I'm not Pete, because it's just. So I found out about this. I didn't even know who this person was until the other day because I'm reading these just embarrassing headlines of these streamers like they have real problems.
Right.
They are still human.
He has an actual physical problem.
Yeah, so we have to go through and see what's going on. There's some weird some TikTok meme going on with him, and that I sent.
And this is all because it all stemming from the Dr. Disrespect thing.
No, this is just
it didn't branch out. I was thinking it all branched.
Well, I'm coming full circle. I messed up here. I'm trying to come full circle is to say there's a burnout factor to these things. Right. So it's really fizzled, I think, for the doc right now. Like it was peak last week, and now it's really fizzled. And now what do we have? A different way. We have Sketch and so that's going to burn out eventually, probably quicker than Sketch, but than the doc. But so these things come in like weird waves. Doc's going to have to take a freaking long sabbatical.
Yeah.
You hear about a new thing?
D-Man, you're cutting out.
You hear about another new thing?
Can you hear him?
No, I'm sorry. Your audio is going in and out. Yeah.
What's Justin talking about? He's like Logan talking about that one-cylinder transmission.
That's pretty good.
That's actually a good one.
That's actually really good. That's one I haven't heard before.
That's one way. Mm-hmm. D-Man, you alive? You dead, Sanka?
Yeah, am I live?
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you're better now. There's a little bit of a hiccup in your internet connection, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been happening. I was mentioning there was another thing that came out. No?
No,
No.
you're
yeah. Once you get into the sentence, you turn into like a transformer, like a Decepticon. You sound more like a Decepticon.
I'll come back. Let's try.
okay.
Okay. All right. No problem. There we go. Well, he'll come back in. Because Justin said he just made it up. That's a good one. That is a really good one. That's what we're gonna call it, a one-cylinder transmission.
That old one-cylinder transmission. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. Now we know what we're gonna have to say. But dude, have you noticed all these big streaming personalities? As soon as they reach a certain peak, drama just hits them in the face, and they all end up getting canceled.
Well, they create their own. They create their own downfall. Because,
Hello.
Yep.
They create their own downfall because they start living their own content. It starts to become meta for them. Every single day, a fart is content to them. Someone sneezing on them and their reaction to it becomes content to them.
You're right.
And they lose their minds. They build up their egos. All these top streamers, I cannot stand them and their unbelievable egos. And they literally fart in wine glasses and sniff them. The South Park reference, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that.
But the teenagers like them and whatever. It's it's fine. It's just I don't watch them because it's garbage content. It's like really bad reality TV shows.
Didn't most of them start with Minecraft?
A lot of people start off with Minecraft. Yeah.
What did Dr. Disrespect start with? Was it Call of Duty?
Oh, I only used to watch him quite frequently when he was playing PUBG.
Okay.
And then from PUBG, he went into Apex. I started watching him, and I watched him into the early seasons in Apex, and then...
I know you're really happy about what they're doing with Apex now.
Oh, dude. Speaking of sabbaticals, dude, I haven't played that game in months. I told Potato the other night if we wanted to jump in a few matches, but he hasn't even been playing.
I'm going to interrupt here to address something that Dave said. Dave goes, "Hey, Logan, Best Buy has a Zelda Switch Lite for pre-order." I know. That's why we're late. I was pre-ordering it before we got on.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, it's already pre-ordered. So, yep, pre-ordered. It doesn't come out till September. So, September 26th. So, I
Gonna be here right around the corner.
$223 before I should have, but hey, that's what YouTube is for, to make the money back. Super chats, everybody, super chat. $223 worth of super chats. No, but yes, I pre-ordered it. Matt says the doc started with COD. Hey, isn't that your Potato?
I got into COD in 2019, dude. Like 2019 Call of Duty has
streaming it or actually
Modern
playing
Warfare?
it for the first
both.
time?
Yeah, both.
The first one
I played it before I started streaming it. Then I had to build a PC to be able to stream it.
Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3. What was the first one on the 360? That was one I played because it was one of the only few games out on launch. And then
was that the one out in 2013? Was that old school MW2?
No, we're talking like 2005 or 6, bro.
Oh no, I was.
Yeah, it is your.
I was into different games.
It is your creamy potato.
Potato here. Yep, that's Potato.
So yeah, back then I was playing whatever was on the 360 because I got it on launch day. But of course, back then I always loved Halo, and I was playing Halo, Dead or Alive, Gears of War, all that other good stuff. But
dude, there was
first Gears.
Some of the peak gaming moments I had was the 360 days, dude.
Mine was
with Gears of War Online, Mass
Halo,
Effect,
Crackdown, Mass Effect. I love Crackdown. If you don't like
never
I
played
don't care. I'll fight you. Want to fight about it?
Never played.
I love Crackdown 1, 2, and 3. Beat the crap out of 1, 2, and 3. All of them. 100% of them.
I still gotta get Crackdown. I still gotta get RoboCop. Crackdown reminded me of RoboCop.
It's on sale.
I know. Oh, it's Steam sale
I
till
saw
like
that.
one
It
more
was
day.
30% off. No, sorry, 50% off.
Oh, I gotta pick it up. I have to pick it up. I'm gonna have to pick it up.
How have you not?
Dude, I have
Buy
been
the game.
working and socializing.
Stop socializing. You don't need
Toxic
that stuff.
women.
It's a waste of time. Like
Priorities.
me, what have I been doing? Trying to make connections and stuff? That's a waste.
I basically get one night to go out and do something.
Well, that's a
The rest
waste
of the
a
week.
night.
The rest of the
Stay in and play
weekend.
more video games.
The rest of
You'll
the weekend,
save
I'm
money.
sleeping. Unfortunately, I'm tired.
So,
Look at me.
You
I'm
could be like
exhausted.
me, where I'm sleeping during the day for some reason. I was up all last night before. I got 2 hours of sleep. So yeah, could be like me and just be a walking zombie. So hey, John came in. How's it going? Glad to see you here. I didn't think you were gonna be here. I thought you were doing the your what do you call it thing? But yeah. So where do you guys think this Dr. Disrespect thing's gonna end up? And do you think it's gonna spill over more than it already has to other big time streamers?
You know, listen.
Do you think people are going to start targeting other names?
That's all they want to do. There's people out there that's all they do. So we're gonna.
Like I saw what they were doing after the Dr. Disrespect thing came out with PewDiePie, and they're saying he's a far right. You know what? Because he just had he has a full family. He's got a wife.
Did he move to Japan?
And a brand new kid. Yeah.
His wife is stunning.
Yeah.
My God, is that woman stunning?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, I heard because he moved to Japan, he was talking about how great it was, and you know, he's like can enjoy his life. Like, you know, people just get jealous.
Yeah, I just found it really weird that they were criticizing him because he decided to have a nuclear family. I'm like, well, screw you all. He's happy. He's procreated. He's got a wife that he loves and amazing family that he started. He did his whole business and now he's good to go. I commend him. Yep.
I commend him too. I'm trying to find this article on Sketch. I don't know the whole full story, and that's just turning into its own little balloon itself.
So while you look for that, I'm going to skip over to, because John asked, did he miss the Xbox drama with Game Pass? No. But let's talk about that now. I want to end the podcast before we go into the side quest and talk about the Real Game Awards. So
yes, let's talk about that. And we'll go back to Sketch, but it's just a quick thing. It's nothing.
Okay. So I want to talk about the Game Pass price hike. The Game Pass price hike, one, they're introducing new tiers. But your Xbox Game Pass Core is now going up to $15.99 a month, or $14.99, $15.99. I think it's $14.99. It's $15 a month, which is the same price as Ultimate now, but no new day one first party games. So every other tier is going to get day one first party games, but Core is going to cost $15 a month. You're limited to about a dozen games.
Ooh.
And they're not day one new releases. What is the point of doing it? And now it's going to cost so much more. I don't play enough games on Game Pass to justify this. And I'm like, oh, even if Indiana Jones is good, which I highly doubt because of the whole Sweet Baby Inc. attached to their names, which I don't know if you guys noticed. I just watched a video by Smash JT yesterday pointing out that they're now associated with Indiana Jones. So people don't want to play games that have their name on it. And a lot of people that I know that were really interested in Indiana Jones are kind of going, oof, now. And that's me.
I want it to be good.
What I heard from not just Nick, but other people, Hellblade 2 was not as good as the first. It was a rush job and much shorter. Still looked great, was a good game, but not as good. And we know Avowed's going to be garbage. So what is there? Fable's going to be garbage. It doesn't come out till next year. Perfect Dark doesn't come out till next year. And Forza just turned into a flop. They're removing Forza Horizon 4, Like, what are we really paying for? Especially at those high prices. Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Sorry.
pretty
I'll
much.
tell you how I really feel.
But like,
I mean, I only
go ahead, D-Man. Sorry.
I only get Game Pass when there's something I want to play on it. To be honest.
Yeah, but what is there? For the price now,
It's
I'd rather just buy the game.
It wasn't Game Pass when it started like $8 a month.
Yeah, I think.
It was a really good price. Yeah, it was.
And they were giving them away free like there was no tomorrow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I don't have any type. I'm just agreeing.
Wasn't the last couple times you had Game Pass because I had those extra codes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there were
all these controllers come with codes.
Yeah, and I canceled that pass multiple times, and it kept redoing the pass.
Wow.
And so that
like
it wouldn't let me stack them.
I feel like every time I get Game Pass, I get it whenever there's like a $1 month.
Right.
Whatever, because I don't get it.
That's what a lot of people do. You're not the only one. That's what a lot of people do. And the reason I have it is because I keep getting the 1 months in the controllers that I buy or are sent to me. And not all of them can you actually stack. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So the ones that I wasn't able to, I gave them to Nick. Otherwise, I was waiting, and then I was given a 3-month from my Microsoft Insider. Gave me a 3-month. Now I only have a month because I actually bought a 1-month core, and I found a 15-day trial out of an old Elite Series controller, and I put it in, and it upgraded me to Ultimate for a month and a week. So I was like, okay,
that works.
So. And is my wife making popcorn? I'm sorry. As I'm talking, I'm getting this huge whiff of popcorn, and I'm like,
that gives me flashbacks when I was a kid, and one of the teachers in the hall, you could smell the popcorn because in the hallway, and one of the teachers made the popcorn. And we're like, I want popcorn. Anyways, shout out to Pete. Thank you for the sub on you.
Pete, like Pete the cat.
Pete O.
Pete the cat. Not
Peter O. But
there's a Pete the cat. Do you guys know who Pete the cat is?
Don't know who the hell that is.
I don't.
Okay, never mind.
Nope.
Story for another day.
Nope.
I've actually had. Oh, yeah. See, my wife says, "Yep, popcorn. I can smell it." So she's in the chat. If you guys haven't figured that out yet.
So, to this sketch situation.
Okay, let's pull that up. You have your article?
I'm not even gonna. We could. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, pull up the article. We'll go back and complain more about Xbox in a bit because I can do that for hours. Whenever I mention anything negative about Xbox, the fanboys attack me. Even though I said I used to be an Xbox fanboy. I think this is stupid, the whole Amazon thing, because Microsoft doesn't want to sell consoles, and I'm getting attacked for that. I'm like, are you stupid? Sorry.
You consoles are going to look really weird in 15 years, man. I'll tell you that. Okay, so
digital.
so this is sketch. And this is, I mean, the headline says it all, dude. A streamer's leaked OnlyFans content sparks a wave of support. He'll be my homie tomorrow. Well, yeah. What's the big deal? Look at all the women that are doing this stuff on Twitch, and they all live stream, and so what's the big deal? Other popular creators rallied around video game streamer Sketch, who confirmed Monday that he had appeared in an actually explicit video during a dark time. It's always a dark time, isn't it?
Wait, this dude?
Yes.
Didn't you say he's got a how do we say it?
No, I was just joking.
Issue? Oh, okay.
No, I was just joking, dude. Don't repeat. Yeah, so
because of the photo.
Yeah, if you just take a look, yeah, you could tell. Popular video game streamers receiving a wave of support on online creators as he was identified in a explicit content across X over the weekend. Sketch. That was me. Yeah, his last name's Cox too, isn't it? That's irony. Irony at its finest, isn't it? Yeah, he posted an emotional video Monday acknowledging that he had posted content on the subscription platform, the OF. We all know the OF, right, guys?
Oof.
Oof. some content showed Cox having
Sorry.
with another man. Hey, dude, do we tweet your own? As long as he did. Look, he's admitted that was me, Cox. Who are they having fun with this?
I think so.
Who goes by the nickname Sketch? That during a live stream video on Monday 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. I have not. That's not my type of content. The episode has reverberated through parts of the broader online streaming communities that skew young and male, generating discussion about homophobia and privacy in a corner of the internet that has at times been criticized for how it talks about the work with the LGBTQ people.
See, we call them with the Alphabet Mafia.
Yeah. Monday's live stream has been viewed more than, Jesus, really, people? Are you that bored? 875,000 times on Twitch and more than 22 million times in clips that were posted on X? Dude, how flippin' bored is your life that
this is somebody
this many
that plays video games?
Yeah,
so the people that watch him must be interested in video games. So instead of doing this, go play a video game.
Like, this is we're living in idiocracy if you find this entertaining.
Straight up clown.
This is ridiculous. Go get a job, go get a better hobby, or play better video games, find some real friends. Like, this is embarrassing.
What do the youngins say these days? Go touch grass.
I don't even think that's a saying anymore.
I don't know, but I do quite a bit. I actually had a leak in on the backflow on the side of my house, and I had to get it fixed. And my lawn is flooded. So yes, I've touched lawn, touched grass, touched a lot of it.
I've been out there painting.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
nice. Dude.
I've actually got back to sitting down and drawing again because all my art skills have been put to use because of this. And I went, screw it. I'm going to sit down, pulled out my sketchbook and went, screw the rest of the world. I'm just going to relax. And what's the first thing I drew?
A penis.
Close. A Ninja Turtle.
Oh, okay. Close enough. Nice. Yeah, I started.
With a penis?
Whoa. Good
I
night,
have a funny story. Really quickly, somebody that has an account that posts stuff with Ninja Turtles. Someone kept sending them very explicit turtle illustrations, hoping he would post them. Yeah, brother and brother turtles.
Dude, why would he post those?
And my buddy's like, dude, he's like, yeah. My buddy's like, I'm not even responding to this guy. I think at some point he blocked him. At some point, because it was just so stupid. It wasn't even. It was far beyond funny. It was just dumb. But anyways, back to this. Yeah, he's getting full support from the community and whatever. The fact that this has gotten so like crazy out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I talk about the Haktua girl in tomorrow's video too. I don't care. If you want to live and have your legacy, how did you see? I talk about this. It's like Hollywood and entertainment only want to bring you in when you have something to offer them. If otherwise, and so you get popular because you talk about spitting on a stick. I said in the video, a stick. She was spitting on a stick.
Spit on that thing.
That's what she talks about. Okay, that's what she means. People are getting all angry about it. I don't care. I look at it, I laugh, I go, okay, if you're the type of moron that wants to absorb that type of content and you're that bored in your life and whatever show she has, you know what? Sweetheart, make your money. Make your money.
Didn't I send you I don't know if you saw it, the little animated thing about Ash making her as Pokemon, and he says, use spit, and she goes Haktua.
No, that's funny. I will say the memes are funny. So like Reptile in Mortal Kombat Haktua is spitting the acid. Like they're funny.
Yes.
So I mean, it works.
Into Nintendo cartridge. Haktua.
Saw that one? Yeah, it was all over the place. I mean, at some point you got to be like not embarrassed by it anymore and just embrace it. And hopefully Sketch, he embraces.
But did you call him Stretch?
Yeah.
And his last name is what?
Cox. Thanks, Potato.
And he did what?
Oh, OnlyFans with another man. Do the math.
Wow. Wait, what? Oh, okay. This is a good one. Daniel says, the only reality show I like is Clarkson's Farm. That's a good show.
You know what? He's
Jeremy
that guy.
Clarkson is awesome.
I tried to. It was too slow for me. I watched the first episode. It was a little too slow for me, and I was like, I can't do it. Are we on the side quest now?
No. We still have a couple things to talk about. So let me remove that. Yeah, it's already been 42 minutes into it. So one thing I want to bring up, and it was brought up and announced on the episode of Side Scrollers I was on. Craig brought this up, and I think this is something that does have a lot to do with us, and we're in that sphere of gamers who hate modern day gaming and journos and whatnot because they don't represent us. All they want to do is hate on us. It's all corporate trash when you actually see the actual Game Awards. What we said and what we think means nothing to them. For example, like, what was the game that sold the most in 2023 and was out pretty much the entire year that didn't even get a nod on the Game Awards? Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
But we all loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Sold gangbusters. Because, some little Alphabet Mafia kid got offended and then they tried to do this with J.K. Rowling, whatever, right? So it's
just a video game.
It's just a video game.
They don't see that. So this is the award, the video game award show, the real game awards for normal men, as he puts it. And I'm like, so let me pull this up. I do have the website up. I want to share it because I asked him if I could promote this and whatnot, because I'm a big believer in this. I really like what he's doing, and I think I might support this as well. I think this is actually really, really cool. So here we go here. This is the real Game Awards. So it says become a member, YTRGA. The original one was, I can't remember what the original site was. But this was all set up by Craig. You can actually join to vote, and you can do either monthly support, and suggest, nominate $30 for the year, and you can suggest, nominate, and vote on the future show. $150 for the year gets you an award ticket for wherever they're holding it, and then the $13.37 sponsorship every year. Suggest, nominate, vote, and you are listed as a sponsor of the future event. So they're talking about having it. Craig was like, I'll even have it at a Buffalo Wild Wings. I thought that was kind of
Got to start somewhere, man.
So I think this is great. I doubt he'll hit me for this. So if you guys don't mind, I'll play this.
If there's one thing that's become painfully clear over the last couple weeks, it's that the people who work in this industry and write about this industry that you love hate you. It's one big club, and you are not in it. In fact, did you know that the Game Awards are voted on by those exact same people? I mean, look at this list. It's IGN and Polygon and Variety, for God's sakes. It's an elitist
Variety and NPR.
And it's way too much sway in the video game industry for way too long. I've been talking about video games online for almost 2 decades now and been playing games like longer than that, but I have never seen the video game industry this toxic. It is time to get our voice back. Now, look, I'm not telling you I got this whole idea mapped out, because I don't. I don't even have a name for this yet, but it's become painfully obvious that this is very much needed. Year after year, over and over again after the Game Awards, people say there has to be a real award show for gamers. Well, let's do it. This is the first step to creating a club or a group where you decide the winners and losers of the video game industry. A club where you get to decide the categories, the nominees for the categories, and of course, vote on them. And it'll all be done through an app where you can do it easily and securely. So is this club free? Nope, absolutely not. Why? As we've seen over the last few years, our
probably weeds out a lot of people.
Hijacked by activists looking to push their own agenda and literally push you out. For that reason alone, there has to be a barrier of entry to be a part of this club.
Understandable.
Yes, we're going to gatekeep. We should have been gatekeeping much longer. But here's my vision. With your support, we'll, number one, be able to make the app. And number two, be able to create a physical award show that you'll be able to attend, guess what? With the app serving as your ticket. My vision for this also has a board of directors to help oversee things, but there are strict rules to be involved with the board. 1, they're not allowed to vote. 2, they're not allowed to be on any press list or receive any free video games and or perks from any AAA publishers. And 3, and most importantly, they are not allowed to be employed by traditional gaming media. Hey man, I get it. Video games are a mess right now. The industry you love doesn't want you, and the traditional media hates you. And that's why it's time to take games back. So go to takegamesback.com and become a member and help grow this community and help regain our voice. It's now or never. If there's one thing that's become painfully clear over the...
So, here, let me pull this down. Now, with that being said, that was the video that was recorded before he made the announcement on Monday. So now it's called the Real Game Awards. So you guys see what what it encompasses. And I think this is actually a great place for all of us to get involved. Whether you're my audience, Nick's audience, D-Man's audience, no matter who you are, this is something big for all of us to be a part of and not to be pushed away by an audience or by the elite that hates us because we're a bunch of normies. We're normal guys. And we are gamers that have been supporting this industry for decades now. So it's now time for us to have a voice. And I think this is very important. I'm going to do one of the yearly memberships. I haven't decided which one. It might be the 150. Haven't decided, but I do want to be a part of it. And yeah, but it's more than $30 just to vote. Clayton, it's you can actually nominate as well, but it keeps people from basically just spamming or just being annoying or getting into something without having an investment. And I'm fine with that. If you don't want to spend the $30, hey, cool. It's only $30 for the year. You know how much they charge for the Emmys and the Grammys? It's like thousands.
Oh, that's a joke, and it's...
Yeah.
Dude, that's very, very political.
So $30 to vote and nominate, hey, that's cool.
Like the music awards, too.
Somewhere. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. I actually want to talk to Craig a bit more because I want to see what else I can do to help with this. Because I really think this is a very important thing.
How many people
really
like
needs to change the course of the industry?
What's been going on with that then? Like, how many people are on board? Is there like a signature of people that are like, we back this up, at least, or?
Yeah, there's a board here. Let me pull this up. Oh, whoops.
Could be the next big thing.
So the board right now consists of Craig. He's the one that runs what do you call it? Side scrollers. D-Day Cobra. We all know who he is. He's the one who started and runs Geeks and Gamers. We got Cabrutus, who started DEI Detected. Well, it started with Sweet Baby Ink Detected on Steam and then just blew up. And then you have Mark the Cyborg and then more coming soon. So these guys, like he said, have nothing to do with the industry and they don't get stuff. So this is a big thing. So
they're all big creators, though.
Yes. So, and 3 days ago, they officially updated it to the Real Game Awards. So if you want to know more, you can go back and watch the announcement on their channel on Side Scrollers, as well as go back and watch the episode that I was on. That was from Monday. It was one with Yellow Flash. And then he goes a lot deeper into it. There's a whole segment on it. And we talked about it there. So...
I'm quickly, as you guys are talking about this, I'm quickly going into just on my Steam. Not even talking about the hundreds I've spent here on my other gaming Switch, but I'm looking for my total, my Steam total. I have a complete list here. I'm almost at the right spot. I have a whole list of everything I spent. Oh my gosh!
You said you were almost at the right spot. I had to.
So, fill in for a couple more minutes until I find
what you're trying to do. Are you just trying to look at your total?
Trying to look at the total spent just on Steam because we talk about spending money. You know, Noddles said without us, these developers would be struggling. So I was like, okay, let me see how much I spent on Steam right now.
Have you seen my game room?
Yeah.
I'm 29 physical games short of 800 physical Switch games. And that Switch alone,
Well-
not talking digital. I looked. I have almost 400 digital games. Yes, I'm a sucker for those little 50 cent, 99 cent games that might just look like Game Boy games. I love supporting small devs like that. And if I've gotten some real crappy ones, but I've gotten some real good ones as well. So I've spent $4 on a few really good games like Dogger Eye. What a fantastic game that was, and I got it for like $4. So
The thing is Nintendo too. I mean, they're generally not a part of all the big
Mm.
head developers like Game Awards stuff and all that.
True.
Really, unless their games are nominated, like you don't see their announcements there or anything. They do their own directs and everything. So I mean, they know what they're doing. They're not really a part of everything Sony and Microsoft are doing for the most part.
this is funny. I find it funny. Justin asks, Logan, how do you get all those physical games? Any of them promo copies? Not a single one's a promo. So I've had the Switch since day one, and it's just the console that I've pretty much been collecting for. I used to order a lot from Limited Run. I've stopped, but I would say since I moved to the area I'm in, my local game store gets a lot of imports, a lot of stuff from Japan and Asian games, and they're not that expensive. So there were points in time where about once a month, maybe twice a month, every 2 weeks, I guess you could say, when I get that YouTube paycheck. This is not as much as you think. It's actually not much at all. I would go in there and say, all right, what are the games that I haven't gotten? And there are a lot of games, anywhere from 20 to $40, and I would just buy maybe 4, 5, 6 at a time. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, there was one time where I bought like 12 games. But, they weren't that expensive. Or even if I was like, all right, because I sold all my almost my entire Xbox collection. I sold
Your Sega.
all my Sega games, everything Sega, and I used a lot of that credit and money to buy more Switch. And that's just what I've done. So I also cover a lot of controllers. And there was at one point I was like, I had so many. There was a box in the garage, 2 boxes in my game room closet, and then a big stack. And I was like, okay, I just can't keep all these forever. Sold off a lot of those, more Switch games. So it's kind of like that. So, but there you go.
I looked up my
No,
total.
I'm not rich. I am far from it. I am definitely not Richie Rich. That would be Dave. Dave is the rich one in the chat. So
I will tell you,
this guy's a
Justin got an
millionaire.
absolute steal. Justin got an absolute steal on Shin Megami Tensei 5. It was brand new, came out not long ago, right? Well, one of a shop here in Michigan that he goes to, they printed the way they put the labels on the cases, and it was the steelbook too. They messed up, and it said $2.99 on the tag, and he told them that he'd
Ooh.
pay full price. They gave him the game for $3.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Pretty
that's literally a steal.
Yeah.
Ah.
pretty much.
Okay. So
I-
we are officially in the
Side quest, yeah.
Now that Nick's going.
I
don't
found
know
what
what
I
he's
found
doing.
what I found what I spent.
How much have you spent?
I think I opened my Steam account and started PC Gaming Circuit 2000. Like really started streaming or playing PC games in 2012.
Mhm.
So the account is 12 years old, right? Take a guess how much I spent.
$40,000
You're out of your flipping mind, dude. Are you kidding me? Never.
more.
Less.
Oh, okay.
Way less.
$12,000 less.
Yeah.
5,000.
That's a good guess. 5,000. Want to re-guess, Logan?
$4,427.
$4,289. Not as bad. And then my Steam Deck on there is $581. But let's not forget,
That's
I
not
have
bad.
I have a slew of like Wii games, PS1 games, N64 games. Like I got a lot of other stuff in my collection here. That's not as bad as I thought.
So you know what you need to do? I don't know if you've done it yet because we've talked about it. Download the Game Eye app,
I
scan
have
your
it.
games, put it in, and then it's going to tell you how much it's worth. And you can even put how much you paid, and then it'll show you the difference between how much you paid and how much it's worth. Just
Really
looking
great
at
app.
what I currently have that is available in the app. There are some games that don't scan because it might be from a different region that they just haven't added yet or whatnot. But they have games from pretty much all across the globe. I think I'm at like, I don't even know how many games that are actually in the app. Let me double check. I'm looking at it right now. 1,857 entries. So, but with 800 of them, no, 200 Switch games don't even scan. So that should tell you something there.
Well,
But,
like I said, like I have a
I have a
Neo
little
Geo
problem with
arcade.
Switch.
I have a Neo Geo arcade that's probably worth $1,000 now.
Right.
But with a functioning CRT monitor in there, because when those things
Nice.
break, you have to fix them, physically fix them, which scares me. They're called guns. That shoot the color streaks, the RGBs. They call them guns, and you have to fix those.
Wait,
and
what do
the
they shoot?
monitors will shock you, and they can't kill you.
Do they shoot RBGs?
They do.
Okay. No, I'll show myself.
Donald says, I think I got over 300 games on my PS5
We kicked him out of here.
while switched from PS4. I like my PS4. I need a PS4 Pro. But at this point, I should have kept my PS5 and I never. Oh, did he dismiss himself?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I have a Pro. I upgraded back when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. I was like, I want a Pro. I want to play that at the best. And even so, the Pro, like, it still overheats so bad.
You guys can't handle this without me. Oh, okay, fine.
So, Noddle says, well, Xbox will be lucky this year. Black Ops will be free for them. Will it, though? On Game Pass, do you think it will be? A new bloppy? I skipped on this last Modern Warfare. I got so sick of the BS. So maybe I'll jump into some more Call of Duty and some blops.
I might try it since it'll be on Game Pass.
I need 2v2s. I need gunfights. I'll play that. I'll play and stream that all night.
I played Modern Warfare 2 a little bit, but I don't know why I paid full price for that. But
yeah, I paid
the
full
first
price
one
for
I played
that
a ton.
garbage too.
I played a ton of Modern Warfare 1 when that came out, man. My buddies were all on it, and I was like, you know what? This is the first COD. That was the first COD I was into since like Black Ops 2. I mean, 3 I played a little bit because someone got it for me. I played that a bit, but I mean, Modern Warfare 1 was like actually really good for like a reboot. It was like a solid start.
Are you saying 2019's MW?
Yeah.
With Warzone? Yeah. Man, I had such good memories with Warzone.
Sucked. Don't worry, I'm not leaving this time.
I thought it was great. During the time at the moment, I thought it was
great.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Unfortunately, thought it was great.
Fortunately or unfortunately?
Both.
Okay. Only on days that end with Y.
But I mean, are there any good games coming out, guys, that we could be looking forward to? PS5, Xbox, otherwise exclusives, PC. What do we got?
Not much this year.
What was it? Wukong?
Oh, the Black Monkey or the what is it? The Black
the
something?
only thing is
Black Myth. Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah.
Wukong. It's only getting It's only digital though, which or no, it has a physical case, but you don't get the disc with
Right.
So,
and what do you call it? Lollipop Chainsaw. That's coming out.
But that's like
the only way to get that physical is either stupid limited run or Play Asia. I'm gonna order the Play Asia one. That comes out in September as well. Ugh. Dang Coca-Cola.
I mean, the only game outside of Nintendo this year that I'm like, yes, let's go, basically, is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. For me. You know, I've waited a long time
what is coming out this year that I really have to get? Legend of Zelda.
Oh, where you're playing Zelda as the Necromancer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for the reviews on that. I want it to be good. It looks like traditional Hyrule, which
I'm getting
bring it on.
The Switch Lite. I will officially have every US release.
Is it pink for you? Is it pink?
No, it's gold. It's gold. Oh no, wait, that was wrong.
They're not gonna get it. They're not gonna get
Justin was like,
New World on
Logan
console,
grabbing
Star
some
Wars,
popcorn.
AC game, new one.
I actually can't.
I don't want the new
popcorn, by the way.
Assassin's Creed to be bad, but
Oh, it will be. It's getting
Yeah,
boycotted in Japan.
So one
I
of my-
heard,
yeah,
but we
one
don't
of
know
my
if that's
buddies-
real. Is it
So I
real?
have a
Oh, it's
friend-
real. The boycott, it's real.
I almost was going to report on it.
I have a
Yeah,
friend who's
Grums. Check out
Japanese.
Grums. It's all real, all legit. And one thing, sorry to interrupt you, D-Man. I just didn't want this to leave my head. One thing that the AC Shadows developer got caught on, apparently they snatched what do you call it? Designs used by somebody else and slapped it in their game without even checking. Nick, whenever you would do anything or look for a skin or some kind of texture, why don't you look up where you got it? If you were just pulling one from the internet when you were modeling anything.
Yeah, but
3D?
I would always use that texture and change it. It would always be
They did
used as a
not.
it would
They
always
just
be
took
used
them
as a base, and I would do so much more to it and then create myself my own bump maps and whatnot.
Yep.
So
Yeah, so that's another big
it would
thing.
be
Sorry,
indistinguishable.
D-Man.
But they did that. Resident Evil did that.
Yeah.
Village did it, dude. They got caught. I was like, dude,
Yep.
Capcom, dude, you cannot do that. Literally. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, D-Man.
Yeah, you're good. My one friend who's Japanese, he definitely wasn't happy about what they're doing with the new Assassin's Creed because he said they got Japan like completely wrong,
Yep.
like with what they're doing, and it's all inclusion and stuff just for the sake of inclusivity
Yeah.
with the character, and they're not actually like going by like the actual. They didn't choose him as the main character just for the historical reasons. They did it for their own reasons, and
Right.
apparently they're making him gay even though that historically he's not and stuff. So, I
So
don't,
he's not even a samurai. He was a regent, or he was just a trainee.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So he wasn't really a samurai. And the fact that the fact that they're making him gay is just funny. I'm like, do we remember that Assassin's
point.
Creed was built on historical accuracy? They just took the character and plopped him down in the middle of real life historic events. Now they're just
Yeah.
like,
See,
history. Nah, we're gonna tell you what history is. We're gonna change
and I
it.
have no problem. I have no problem with them using those the character at all whatsoever. It's just not accurate to what it is supposed to be.
Don't claim to
know?
be a.
But here's the thing.
Change it to the Black Samurai, the gay Black Samurai, the game. Call it that.
But
Call it anything
the
else.
people on
Stop
X
with
will be
fast
like,
answers.
the people supporting this garbage are going to be like, well, when did Assassin's Creed ever make historically accurate video games? Anyways, F off,
You do that
dude.
too well. How many of them do you know?
I have multiple Troll X accounts.
Okay. So with that being said, we're going to readdress the question: what games are actually coming out? That's a good thing because in Game Eye, there's also an upcoming thing. The biggest things are Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, which I pre-ordered. Can't wait
I know
for
you're
that.
hyped for it. Me, I don't. Doesn't.
Stanley Parable's actually coming out physically. which I
Okay,
already
cool.
have
Stanley
on
Parable's
PC
amazing.
and
It's
Switch.
really good.
I
Much
got
fun.
my wife into that game and she could not stop playing it.
I love
We
the
just kept playing
liminal
over
space.
and over and
Mhm.
over. Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you call it? The Dempa Man, new Dempa Man. But isn't that a free to play game?
What's it called?
White Day 2,
Man.
but that's if you ever played White Day. It's one of those digital novel kind of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mario Party.
Black Myth Wukong. Hey,
I think-
the game that we know Nick cannot wait for, Concord.
What?
Huh?
We talked about it, the Concord game.
Are you but the anime with the terrible design?
The one where it's all it's the Alphabet Mafia, the game, a hero shooter. It's basically Overwatch.
Oh, geez, a game that looks like it was made out of like Unreal assets and maps.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just looks terrible. And then we have Visions of Mana, Star Wars Outlaws.
I heard people are already boycotting that game.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the third Jedi game.
Wow, Stalker 2 Age of Mythology, Ace Attorney Investigations Collection,
Well,
Astrobot.
Astrobot looks awesome.
Yeah, Astrobot. Yes.
Astrobot
the
looks great.
Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, which I already pre-ordered for PS4 and Switch.
Stalker 2 looks
Pumped it up.
phenomenal, though, by the way. It looks really, really good. Those are two good games, I think, that are.
I don't think this is a big one, but it's a game. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
Dude, those Warhammer games, I've never played them. I have a few buddies that do.
Looks neat.
And it brings people in, man.
Funko Fusion. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster.
Remember-
That's a drama shit show.
Oh, because of the models? They're swapping
Yeah.
out like character models, and people are like, what are you doing?
So, and Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Well, the Mario Luigi brothers.
Yeah, I think that's
Yep.
the beginning of next year.
Oh, okay.
Silent
No,
Hill
it's
2
this year.
remake.
Okay,
It is this
yes.
year?
That's going to be
Mario November.
November.
Dragon
Okay.
Ball Sparking.
Can't wait. Day one.
Metaphor ReFantasio. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm going through, and there's a Starship Troopers game coming out.
What are they going to do? Just make it Helldivers too?
Pretty much.
I heard
Pretty
I heard the player base just completely dropped in
It
Helldivers.
dropped to like 10%.
Woo!
Yeah. It's still a lot of people. It's still like 40,000 people.
Yeah.
But it was upwards at like almost 500,000 at one point.
It was fun.
Super
Very much
Mario
so.
Party Jamboree. That craptastic Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed. Alan Woke 2 is getting a physical edition nobody cares about. Romancing Saga 2. That looks pretty good. Terminator Survivors. I had no clue.
No clue.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Mario and Luigi Brothership.
To me,
Assassin's Creed. Avowed.
Assassin's Creed.
And that's it. Like Indiana Jones.
Destiny Final Shape, best expansion this year so far. I don't play Destiny, so I'm a little ignorant towards Destiny.
Oh, Cat Quest 3. That's a big game in this household.
Cat
It's
Quest.
a big game. Cat Quest. My wife loves 1 and 2.
You guys
And
own
2
cats?
has No, I can't. Used
I
to.
thought.
I have allergic reactions to pets.
I
dander.
almost got Little Kitty Big City the other night. I was like, oh,
Fantastic
this
game.
That just
Played
looks
it on
like a
Game
fun
Pass.
one to play, like in bed
Yeah.
before
You
you.
can beat it in a couple hours, but it's fun. It's just fun knocking things over and pissing people off, chasing people, stealing their donuts and their sandwiches, chasing them with scissors, stuff like that. It's really fun.
Hey, what's that calamari game where you start as like a little ball and then you roll into like this?
Katamari Damacy.
Yes. Yeah. What did I say? Calamari.
Calamari.
Dude, that game's fun, man. I wish they didn't put such a time limit on the one that I have for my Switch. I mean, you get massive, dude. I mean, to the point where you're like bringing up bridges and stuff, but you have to be quick to get there. You know?
Wow, there's like nothing else coming out, like nothing big
Yeah,
besides
that's all
Zelda.
Dude,
Like-
Zelda should be
Next
good.
year's gonna be big.
Silent Hill
Next
2.
year's gonna be Switch 2.
Yeah, next year's going to be all Switch.
But oh no, all those Xbox exclusives, they'll be pushed back or forgotten about.
Oh, wait a minute.
So
Wait a
it-
minute. Metal Gear Delta. That's not coming out
Next
this year,
year.
though.
January,
Yeah.
February, something like that.
Definitely not coming out. It
Yeah,
looks
I
have the
scrolled
Switch
past
great.
that.
next year. We have GTA 6 next year. We have Monster Hunter Wilds next year.
Donkey Kong Country HD, that's next year.
That's next year.
Pay full price.
Monster Hunter and GTA, that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Gonna be big.
I don't need anything
Yeah.
else besides the Switch 2, Monster Hunter, and GTA.
Pretty much.
But we got Dragon Dogma, but I mean, I'm just saying games that haven't been released yet. Also, I was hearing complaints about the expansion or something with Dragon Dogma 2.
I have it, but I haven't played it yet.
Okay.
Doom next year. Yup.
Oh, the medieval
Dark
Doom.
Ages, Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Next year we got some good hitters.
Okay, John says Gears of War E-Day. The jury's still out on that because there's been no gameplay.
Mhm.
And they could really, like, Gears 5 sucked. So they could really
Yeah.
go the way of that. Hopefully they don't. If they screw up my boys Dom and Marcus, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude, didn't they get rid of my boy Coltrane, dude? He was my guy.
He was in it, but he was like, "Hey, is that Coltrane? I'm Coltrane. Where are you going?"
Oh man, dude, that was my boy, dude. On a multiplayer, dude. I would always tell people, do not take Coltrane. That's my guy.
That was me and Dom. Dom was my boy. Dom and then Baird. Baird, he reminded me a lot of myself, but my favorite is Dom. And then when he had the big beard, I was like, all right, I'm gonna grow my beard like Dom. Yeah. So I'm a big Gears fan, Gears of War fan, not Gears. Gears 5 sucks. Gears of War is good. I'd rather play Gears of War Judgment over Gears 5. Yeah, that should tell you something.
Do you guys think GTA 6 is people are going to build it up so big in their mind that when the game actually comes out, prediction, it's still going to be incomplete. B, there's going to be lots of bugs, probably for the PC. And
well, PC version doesn't come out till much later.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
It's going to come out like a year later or something. I just think that the hype is going to be way too high and people's expectations are going to be so high that when they play it, there's going to be disappointment. Or it's going to be, or it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be like the last Spider-Man game that everybody was raving about.
The last Spider-Man game kind of sucked.
Or was it the first one that everybody loved?
Everybody loved the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that didn't love the first one.
The second one seemed amazing, like 70, 80 different costume variations. Like,
yeah, but the fact that it made you switch to Miles, and most people I know don't like Miles, they like Peter. Me, I like Peter. I don't really know too much about Miles because I've never really read anything.
Yeah, I've never read anything about Miles.
And the way he talked and interacted with people, I didn't get. So I'm like, I don't want to play a game as a kid. I want to play the game as one of my favorite superheroes, Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
yeah,
they changed up a lot of the characters. They changed the Black Cat. They made her, part of the mafia. You know what I mean? And then I was like, and Venom was kind of weak sauce, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
Dude, growing up, Venom was one of my favorite characters. I would draw him all the time. I'd go to the comic book stores when they existed. I always see which comic book covers and whatever I wanted to just read and grab.
Please say it ain't so. I hope it doesn't.
Oh, I hope not. No.
I hope. You know what? You know what? I hope it does, because I'm so tired. I'm so tired of everybody drooling and bending the knee to their playing GTA 6. Dude, I will tell you this.
I
played GTA 5.
Hours in GTA 5 online.
I played GTA 5 for an hour. I said, "F this game. This is boring," and I never went back to it. So sue me.
Dang, man.
He's gone for good. He's never coming back. You're fired.
Unpopular opinion, man.
Are you gonna apologize?
No, unpopular opinion.
So, D-Man, how does it feel to be the new co-host?
Oh, it feels wonderful. GTA 5 is a great game.
See, there we go. Are you gonna apologize? You gonna apologize?
I'm sorry.
I'll cancel you
for absolutely nothing.
I have all the power and I know how to abuse it. There you go. I'll let you come back.
Thank you.
It's okay that you have bad opinions. We all do.
I was gonna say he hates GTA 5 and his favorite game is The Last of Us Part 2.
Never. I've never played it. Or Last of Us Part 2? Never played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have bad opinions. This guy doesn't like Elden Ring.
Yeah, because I like
one of the greatest games ever made ever.
Oh, another bad opinion. It's okay. You have freedom of speech here. You have freedom of speech. It's okay. It's okay. You have freedom of speech. That doesn't mean you're right. Doesn't mean you won't get fired.
Okay, what is okay, before we close out the stream, and chat can participate. I want chat to participate in this. We're going to make it really hard. You're stranded on an island. What are your 3 games you're on that you'll always play? The desert island game or the stranded island game?
But how are we gonna play them if we're stranded on a desert
Would
island
you
with
stop
no
just the
TV and
games
no
that you-
electricity?
Listen, just the game. You're stuck with these games. Okay, this is just pretend here. What would be your top 3? Nice, John.
Hey, I'm gonna leave that there for a bit. I think. Sorry, Justin. I think John beat you for the night with the best comment. So there you go.
God, gosh, I'm thinking now. It's okay. Like your opinion can change on these games because I'm thinking, dude, I'm going all the way back to N64 here. I'm thinking right now without overthinking. This is tough. I got, it's Star Fox, Zelda, gosh, which Zelda? I never finished.
Time, I think
yeah,
better than Majora's Mask.
I would have to say Zelda, Ocarina of Time for one of them. Okay, heavy nostalgia factor for me on that one. Probably
Skyrim?
Day of the Tentacle. Okay, it's a classic.
But that's more than 3.
No,
You said 3.
yeah, and then I was maybe Star Fox, maybe Mario 64. I don't know.
See, mine is Skyrim, Final Fantasy VIII, Super Metroid.
I'm gonna
'Cause
go
those are-
with Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Fantasy 7,
Amazing. Yep.
and I mean even Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth was really good for me. So that's like original or that one. It doesn't matter. Both are great. And probably Monster Hunter World until Wilds. I could go back into that game anytime and just boom.
I find that kind of funny. If you listen to our choices compared to yours, you can see the age difference and where what we find nostalgic and what we found that we enjoyed when we were younger.
We'll have
compared
to
you.
we'll have to
That was
do
a very interesting one.
per console sometimes too, because like I just jumped back into Final Fantasy VIII the other night because I have the exploit where I just do 99 damage on everything.
So this is a good one.
Stellaris Civ 5.
Civ 5.
She'd say massive legendary.
Legendary. It could've
Ooh,
got
he's
all 3 games.
oh man, that's smart.
But
That's
then you got
smart.
Dave. Dave, I think, has the best choices of all of them. Since, yeah.
Space Invaders, Combat, and Atari Football. Oh, he keeps it easy. He's a simple man.
On an Atari 2600.
Nodal says
If you could
Genshin
find one that
Impact,
still works.
Bloodborne, and Immortal Phoenix Rising. What game
How-
is that?
Immortal
how-
Phoenix Rising.
Oh,
How-
Immortal.
How,
That was-
how
he's-
are you
is a
going to play
typo.
Genshin Impact if you're on a stranded
Bro,
island with no
It's a
internet?
theoretical, man. There's TVs. Okay,
If
okay.
you have internet, get off the dang island, get home, and
Red
get through all your
Bandana.
games.
There's internet, TV, food, everything. You're just stranded on the island. Okay, you have all your
Then it's
just
then
It's
just connect
pretend,
to the
dude.
internet
You would
and
you would
just
be
say,
stranded
"Hey,
then.
I'm stranded." No,
oh,
you're not
Phoenix
stranded
is
then.
it's spelled Fenyx Rising.
It's only
Oh.
a stranded island if there's no internet.
Yep.
I
You
have
have no way to reach the outside world.
female character.
So your argument is flawed there, Nick.
Whatever, bro. I thought I overthink things.
You do. You actually do.
Dude,
I think you
my
overthink
work-
things more than I do.
my work partner, dude. He's a drill sergeant. He's like, stop overthinking. I'm like, this is my life, dude. He's like, you gotta stop doing this.
See, I think it's gotten even worse once I became a YouTuber. Then I overthink everything.
And the thing is, you're gonna
everything I have
drive
to
yourself
analyze
nuts. I think I've gotten way better than I used to. Way
I
better.
will say, well, it depends on what the situation is.
Mhm.
I will overthink things. Like there's something going on in my life right now that I overthink to the high heavens. So I'm overreacting and stuff like that. But that's a story for another day. Maybe in the future when all of it passes.
But it's
So-
just a really hard choice to pick top 3 games. So many.
There you go. You were exiled to the island for wrong think.
Yeah, and speaking of Exile, Path of Exile, what a great free to play game. Man, that's another one you can put on there. That game is flipping phenomenal. Free too.
Then I would say, see, because there's also other games like Diablo 3.
Yeah.
I
game.
beat the snot out of that game over and
Really great game.
over. But I would still pick those three because one, they a lot of hours of gameplay.
But the story and longevity you get from Final Fantasy 7 and 8, dude, is
That's
legit.
why I said Skyrim, because you can get 10 times and
You
just
know?
explore what you could.
You'd have to strategically
explore the island. How big is the island? Is it like Isla Nublar? Is it that kind of big? Are there dinosaurs on this island? Is it called Jurassic Park by any chance? What is this island called?
There are dinosaurs. And
Then why would I play video games if there's dinosaurs? I'm gonna arc.
We would have to
Do you get mods? Do you get mods?
we would we would have to domesticate. Listen, we would have
Domesticate
to
your mods?
domesticate some dinosaurs for us, dude.
Oh yes. Have
And
like my own blue. Be like Dino Riders.
Yeah.
Harness the power. Dude, you remember Dino Riders, right? Nick, do you? Where
Hang
they
on,
would they crash land on Earth back in prehistoric times. The bad guys use brain boxes, and the other ones, the good guys use this.
I'm looking at the toys. I'm looking at it, dude. I had one of these toys.
I was going through my closet the other night, and I found stuff from when I was a kid that I forgot I had. I had tons of Dino Rider stuff. This is all I have left, but I found those.
Oh man, that's old school.
Yeah, I put them on my desk because I was like, oh, that's all I have left for my Dino Riders back in the day.
Yeah, freaking lasers on his freaking head.
Yes, that was a great show from Tycho RC. So, but yeah, that's way before you were even thought of D-Man. You weren't even a glimmer in your daddy's sack. So,
Just landing on his mom's back.
I'm glad we're like the hour and a half point in. YouTube doesn't care what's said at this point. Oh, so that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
was
to. I saw an opportunity there and I took it.
That's what she said.
But anyways,
I'm never gonna get tired of that button. Never gonna get tired of that button. I might have an all that's what she said episode where everything Nick says I will respond with.
That's what she said.
That would be very interesting, and no one would watch it.
I keep it PG. But yeah,
Do you really though? Do you really?
All my stuff on my YouTube is pretty PG-13. If I swear, I will cut it out. I won't even put a beep in there. I just cut it out.
Well, according to that one comment, you make what did he say?
The one today?
Yeah. What did he
I'm
say
at
about-
work. My partner and I go, dude, you gotta read this comment this guy sent. It's hilarious. And people are really nice in the comments. People get a little aggressive with each other, but not towards me. You know?
Yeah, I noticed that. In yours, people like to get aggressive towards me because they're like, I don't like your opinion because I think this $40 controller is better than your $200 controller because
Meanwhile,
I can afford it.
This guy's
But when you said Elden Ring was a bad game, that video though,
Oh.
people made videos on your video.
Oh, yeah.
Elden Ring came
That's
out. It was,
awesome.
like,
That's flipping awesome.
crazy.
The only thing that sucked about it was the amount of death threats I got, and they were even threatening my wife on Facebook. So
That's embarrassing.
yeah,
For them.
over a stupid game. So
The guy who
is worth that.
The guy who commented on my video, just to preface this, his name is I Blow Lines.
I didn't.
He goes, how can, and this is about, the response to Shroud and the Dr. Disrespect. He goes, how can you make such an interesting story so effing boring?
I didn't know how to respond to that. I'm like, he was just reading the article.
And giving my opinion.
Apparently, your opinion isn't spicy enough.
What is like? Okay, I understand. Like, if some people go like do like a Time magazine report and put like articles and make animations of images and makes all this stuff. I don't have time for that. But if you
when it comes to a news article, when you're just reporting, no.
no, I'm
I
sorry.
might do some overlay of a video or something, of a trailer or
See,
something.
people have this idea that like if I would, it does nothing. Okay, I've designed my channel with my little themes and everything like that. The way it is, I'm not gonna have somebody's poor comment. I think it's funny, and like I said, I think that most people, a lot of people are cool, and people just in general who say things and do death threats and things like that are people.
Smart guy here. Smart guy.
I literally was gonna say I'm locked and loaded in my compound, so good luck. Like,
What, you Tim Pool now? You have a compound?
I call it the D-pad.
That's not bad. I would think it would mean something else, but that's not bad.
No,
See,
D-pad on a controller.
yeah, that's what. Wow, you grabbed the green one. Disappeared.
Also, no, it's great. Also, my last name it starts with a D. It's dual.
See, I called mine. It was either Loganville or Logan Aria.
Loganville's better. Logan
'Cause
Aria, I
Logan
don't know.
Aria
man.
sound like kind of like medieval because
Yeah,
I couldn't call it like Logan, like Logan Aria. That sounds weird. I couldn't figure out, but like Loganville just sounds like a nice town. But it's like an empire, the Logan Empire, because it is ruled by it's no longer ruled by the one Logan. There's two of us. We make more power. Sorry, my wife is Queen Logan. Yeah, she's got the last name now.
But I gotta say, D-Man's pad is looking real sweet, dude. When you posted that the picture, you see it right behind you
Yeah.
too. It's looking real solid, man.
Mm-hmm.
See, he's got
That's
the
a lot of
fancy
work.
lighting in there.
Yeah.
Wait, did you not make your bed? Wow,
I
I'm
did.
old. Never mind. It looks like there's stuff on the end, like they're like blankets thrown up on the end. I was like,
No, that's my Spider-Man blanket. It's just kind of short.
oh,
Just hanging
okay.
off.
Logan's Landing. That's pretty good.
You know what? I
That's
thought
actually
about that
pretty good.
before, but it made it sound like an '80s sitcom.
I play like Elite Dangerous, I have like 3,000 hours in it, and like certain like it would be like outposts where you'd refuel and stuff would be like there would be, I guarantee you there's a Logan something in Elite Dangerous. I guarantee you there's like a Logan's Landing in Elite Dangerous.
Hey,
Man, I
there,
miss
Daniel.
that game.
How's it going? Thanks for joining us. Damn, you know what sucks about a can of Coke, especially the Coke Zero? For some reason, it feels like they're gassier. Are they more carbonated, or is it just me?
I think you're just
I don't really drink
I think
pop.
you're just a gassy. But
Did
Noddles,
you say you don't drink pop? Where are you from again, D-Man?
What am I supposed to say? Soda? I'm sorry.
See, I say soda.
I say soda. I'm
That's a
from the
big meme that
Midwest.
goes around because depending on where you're from, like my family from West Virginia would say pop, but down here we say soda. And there's some
Yeah.
people that just call everything Coke. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, I'm a soda guy. I've always called everything soda. So
You're in Florida. I'm in Michigan.
Dude, I say
so
soda.
he's in Chicago.
We
What do you
pronounce
call
our
it? Soda,
vowel.
right?
I say soda. I know people that say pop out here.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I said pop, but when I realized, oh no, it's soda.
Yeah.
I don't care. You call it pop, call it
True.
soda.
Well, there's a reason. It's like, what else would we have to talk about? Especially, what if there was a podcast about soft drinks? They need that to talk
That would get
about.
old real quick. I don't know how you could. I'm sure it exists.
It would go flat really quick. Okay. Oh wow, Demon. I was like, wait, Demon's leaving? I was like, fine, I'll show.
It is
myself.
that. It is about that. It is about that time. It is about that
It's-
time. I gotta.
It's what
I
time
gotta-
is it?
I gotta go.
10:45 Eastern.
I gotta go. I gotta be up in 5 hours.
I thought you had a poo.
6, maybe.
Well, your math is not mathing, because isn't it 9:45 in your?
Yeah, but I mean, I gotta get to bed soon.
That's right. You're getting old.
He says rough like a dog. what do I say?
Liquid
Roof?
diabetes. There you go. That's what it is.
I
Liquid
know,
diabetes.
I know I'm not as old as you guys, but hearing John Cena's retiring next year made me feel old.
It made you feel old? I
Yes.
was watching way back when the NWO formed. Back when it was still the WWF before the Attitude Era.
I went to a WWF thing, saw Hulk Hogan, the Incredible
Oh.
Hulk, the Undertaker, all of them, dude.
Did
Jake
you
the
just say
Snake.
Hulk Hogan and the Incredible Hulk?
Yep. Dude, I'm tired, bro. Been up since 6 in the morning.
By
I
the way,
worked
I've never been
almost
to a
10 hours.
I've never been to a wrestling event before, but I'm going to SummerSlam. Actually, my friend said she'd
Nice.
drive because we're like 3.5 hours away from Cleveland. So I'm like, oh heck yeah, I'll go.
My first was a WCW
That sounds
house
like a
show
lot-
in
actually like a lot of fun, Demon.
1998, 97 or 98, 98 because it was after NWO Wolfpack, and then I went to WCW. Was it Uncensored? Yeah, Uncensored 2000, and then I went to I would say at least 100 TNA events when they were being filmed at Universal. I went to what was it SummerSlam or Royal? Yeah, it was SummerSlam. When they had it in Miami. Otherwise, I've been to about 5 or 6 AEW events. So I've been to a lot of wrestling because I'm old. I'm old.
I'm
I've
sure
been
it's
watching.
an experience in person for sure.
It is,
have
especially if you get ringside. I've been
I'm
ringside
like,
on a number of TNA events. I almost got hit in the face by Booker T. His head went back, and I was like,
Wow.
"Whoa!" He smelled really bad because he was really sweaty, and he had the long dreads at the time. The
Line,
long
you
braids.
loved it. You freaking loved the way it smelled, dude. You know what he told me, that some of his sweat even went on his lip, and then Logan's like,
Oh, that's fuck. That's effing gross.
No, I forgot he did tell me this in confidence too. So sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
I was also shoved by some may know him as Bubba Ray. Now he goes by Bully Ray. When they were fighting through the crowd, I got shoved. I was like, "Hey, I got shoved." They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay."
Meanwhile, bleeding down the side of your head. That was great, man.
My
It was
arm's broken.
so much fun. Where am I again? Fucking blood.
Oh, wow.
sorry.
Yeah, you know what? That does make you old. Daniel says, "I knew I was old when I heard someone call The Matrix an old movie."
I remember seeing that in theaters. First one was the best movie.
I agree. It
was just the best one because it allowed your imagination to be like, well, what is this Matrix thing? Okay. And then, the second one was good.
Wait, what did you just say, D-Man?
It came out after I was born, at least. I was a toddler.
What year were you born?
96. The very end of the year, though.
Hey,
I was a teenager. Nick, you weren't a teenager yet.
96?
Yeah, I was 13.
And I was born 84, 94, 5, 6. I was 12.
Yeah. I was like, okay, yeah, you were right there. Because I'm 83, you're 84.
Playing Resident Evil 1 without a freaking memory card, dude. Constantly dying when the hunters came out. I'm like, what is going on here? And then 2 months later, I discovered, oh, wait a minute. I need a flipping memory card.
96. I was playing, yeah, I had got my Nintendo 64 for Christmas in 96. Yeah, 96 is when I got it for my birthday in
High
96.
school, pop up the classic rock station yet? Oh, yeah. No.
Oh,
that is
dude,
a trip.
I can't listen to classic rock because that's just stuff I listen
That's
to.
just stuff from the 90s.
I'm like, that's early 2000 stuff. They're playing early 2000 stuff now, man. Because it has to be more than 20 years old.
That's weird.
2004.
Guess what? I don't listen to the radio. I just listen to EDM on Spotify or my Sirius XM.
Yeah, I listen to Spotify.
I know some girls in their mid 20s, early 20s, and they listen to some early 2000 like alternative or 2010 alternative stuff. So it's like, Animal Crossing. We still have to do the damn Animal
Yes.
Crossing stream. Dude.
Yes. And we should get as many people. I know D-Man's got Animal Crossing.
I haven't played it in a while. Long time.
Yeah,
I want to
played
go
it.
visit. I want to go visit my island of Buttville, but I want to share the experience of all my.
Yeah.
my-
This is great. Mine is New Poops. Yours is Buttville.
Yeah, I have, dude. Man, I'm telling you, dude. I'm gonna bet $5 my island's cooler than all your islands.
No,
Hands
mine
down.
wins. There's one reason you're gonna see it. You're gonna be like, man, he wins. So
We have to figure this out soon.
yeah, the one I'm gonna say two things: wrestling, kaiju. I'm gonna leave those two words.
It doesn't take creativity to put a boxing ring in there and a kaiju in it.
No, I don't have a boxing ring. It's called wrestling, man. I said wrestling. No, it's more than just a wrestling ring. It's more than that.
Dude, I have a pet store. I have a gym. I have flower field, like special flower gardens. I have a Zen
Everybody does.
garden. I have Ninja Turtles basement. I have an east and west region for my villagers. And
See, I moved them all. I moved them all except for one. It's in a Zen garden, but I moved them all into the suburbs. I created suburbs.
yeah, we'll have to do it soon. But I'm
Yes.
tired. We gotta go. Or you guys can
Okay.
sit here and talk as long as you want, dude. I'm freaking tired.
I actually have some
don't-
steak to cook. It's been marinating for almost 2 days, and I got to cook it before it goes bad. So it's some New York strip. So yes, I've got to go grill. On that note, thank you guys for watching us. Whether you're watching us here on YouTube, watching us on X, watching this later, or listening to us on Spotify, thank you all. Thank you for being here. Whether you're a long time or a new viewer from side scrollers or whatnot, thank you guys so much for joining us. Do you guys have anything you want to say or shout out before we call it a night? Nick.
Check out my channel tomorrow, youtube.com/@click2enlarge or Nick Duel Official without the @ I can't change it. I'm mixing up my content as best as I can, trying to mix things up on my Instagram, and I'm on TikTok. All of it's @click2enlarge. TikTok though is Nicky Duel. Doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is the channel. So stop by, visit, leave a comment.
If
That's
you
all.
haven't already, hit that subscribe button on his channel. We got to get him to 2,000. We got to get D-Man to 1,000, and we got to get me to 10,000. I'm like,
Yeah, we're all like on a
130
very
something away.
we're all like on certain like
Right there.
tiers. We're
Right
all
there.
right there. I only need 100 more. So see what
And
happens.
D-Man, what are you at? You need like 30, 40 more?
It's like 37 or 38 more.
Oh, you're right there, dude.
Yeah, I'm like.
You
about
post D-Man. Do you
130
post
something more.
shorts? Start
I haven't
posting shorts.
recently.
Start
Let me get back on-
start trying to make 2 or 3 shorts a week.
I post daily shorts. Since I've started saluting my shorts. Anybody? Okay. Since I've started posting shorts daily, my subscriber count has skyrocketed over.
a lot of people's subs go up from
shorts. You're not going to make much money off of it. Oh, what you have to get to 1,000 before you get monetized. So I'm going to give you a little inside baseball. You don't make much money off of it. There's one that I have that's got, I think, 100-something thousand views, and it's been like $1.
Yeah, but it gets
So-
you recognized.
I've gotten about 300 to 400 subscribers off of that one short alone. So you really want to put time in it. And honestly, don't think too hard. Just go, oh, that'll be cool. Film it, use the app, and then boom, you're good to go. Wait, what did he say? What? Okay,
I don't
there you
know.
go, Justin. He just wanted to throw something there at the end. I'm not repeating that.
I see it.
But all right, anything else you want to throw out there, D-Man, before we call it a night?
I uploaded a new video last night on Paper Mario. Feel free to check
Awesome.
it
I'll
out.
check it out.
Okay.
I want to play
Alrighty,
it.
and remember, subscribe to D-Man Gaming 18 here on YouTube. Click to enlarge here on YouTube. And if you're watching this and you still haven't hit that subscribe button here on Red Bandana Gaming, what are you waiting for? Hit it now. Thank you guys Follow us on our socials. I really think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. So I'm just going to say, God bless you all and be legendary. Ha. Thanks again.